How to fail 3 times and still keep your job? Vote VVD, otherwise known as WMP, the White Male Privilege Party. Greg Shapiro, United States of Europe, making fun of the EU the American way. Now, it looks like Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte has won a 4th term heading the Dutch national government, even though, for the most part, in the Netherlands, it's been like vaccinations, America first, Netherlands 27th. Mark Rutte's party, VVD, might as well stand for vaccinations very delayed. Or as this YouTube comment puts it, VVD, veel vervroegde doden, many premature deaths. What can explain this pasty white dude failing his way to the top? I'll get back to that. Put a pin in that. But meanwhile, item number 2. The biggest winner of election night was D66, which stands for daily 66 times they say the word climate. Now, D66 did not make reopening after Corona a big issue, but if voters had known that party leader Sigrid Kaag would get up on a table and do a drunken mask-free dance on election night, they would have won even bigger. Another big winner on the night was the pro-EU Volt Party, which, if Sigrid Kaag gets her way, might even be part of the new governing coalition. The effect of Volt was already felt on this politician, as she was like, blah, Volt! Item 3, same as it ever was, Politico EU came out with this chart comparing the previous parliament from 2017 to the projected parliament of 2021. Looks like meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Item 4, far right, not quite. Now, there have been headlines talking about how populism and far right politics are taking over in the Netherlands. There were some shifts like around the left and some shifts on the right, but there were no big shifts from left to right. Even the main populist leader, Geert Wilders, went in front of cameras last night and congratulated the winners. Not exactly something Trump would do. Indeed, most right-wing voters in the Netherlands chose for Mark Rutte and his VVD party. Why is that? Well, maybe that is the oversaturation of choice, or what they call Dutchification of politics. There were 37 parties trying to get into Dutch parliament. I mean, that's so different from American elections. In America, we always try having a third party, but it just makes people confused. They're like, wait, which one do I hate? I mean, in America, you have 2 choices, like floop, floop. That's your ballot form. In the Netherlands, it's like floop, 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 floop. You're not even halfway done opening the piece of paper. This year's ballot was like over a meter long to accommodate all 37 parties and 1,500 candidate names. In America, when you go to the supermarket, there are like 37 different kinds of toothpaste, but only 2 political parties. In the Netherlands, there are only 2 kinds of toothpaste, but there are 37 different political parties to choose from. And maybe that's why voters have the same experience that shoppers do in America. After the 15th kind of breakfast cereal, you're like, I don't know, just give me the normal one. And it seems like that's the way many Dutch voters reacted as well. I have to think about who might be the prime minister if it's one of these. Just stick with the one we know. And finally, item 5, Corona at the polls. Many people were expecting that there would be low poll numbers, but nope, there were more, like 82%. That tops the voter turnout from 4 years ago. In fact, for Election Day yesterday, I did an American CNN-style report looking for lines around the block of voters waiting up to 3 hours in line, which did not happen in the Netherlands. Maximum waiting times were like 3 minutes. Election officials being threatened with violence, also not a thing. And a government minister has showed up with a fake ID. Oh, actually not a fake ID, but an expired passport. He needed to drive back to get his current passport, but then realized he didn't have a valid driver's license. So then he showed up with a vaccine passport, but those don't exist for humans yet. It was actually a vaccine passport for his dog, and the minister's name is Hugo de Jonge. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe!